What's up, J Fusion fans, and welcome to another superhero time review. I'm very excited to talk about today's episode, so let's get started. But before we do that, I would like to remind everyone that this video is not recommended for viewers under the age of 13, so please be advised. Okay, let's go. Now, Kamen Rider Zero One. Continuing from the previous episode, we see Guy trying to make up for his past sins. So he goes to Aruto to apologize and also calls Isamu and Yua to do the same. And because without spoiling too much for that part, uh, we do see Guy actually evolving into basically a meme character at this point. So this is what I would call the Kuroto effect. If you guys uh, know about the Kuroto Dan from Kamen Rider X8, you pretty much know what I'm talking about here. So yeah, he's going through that same kind of development starting today. And what's interesting is that it's not the focus of this episode, but we also see a lot of other stuff happening. And what I noticed, okay, interestingly, there is some slight focus on Kamen Rider Ikazuchi, or not really Kamen Rider Ikazuchi, but Ikazuchi in general, uh, because he has a part to play in this episode. Not very long, but it's very important. And it had to do with Ark's grand scheme, what he's trying to do in order to make his ambitions come true. So, Ikazuchi or Raiden, whatever you call him, uh, he does have a part to play in this. So those are, I guess, the two main plots for this episode. Or maybe I should talk about a third one, but this is more about Aruto, and he is actually putting plans in motion to create a new system, probably that could be a match for Arc Zero, because apparently there is something wrong with the Zero One driver, or maybe relating to its purpose. So, if you guys want to know about that, watch out for the latest episodes when it comes out. So, it should be up soon. So I guess that was it in terms of the story elements. So again, the biggest thing that I noticed here were a couple of things, which is uh, Guy's evolution into another Kuroto type character. Someone who's uh, very villainous, and then when they changed sides, uh, their personality also changed. And I guess I could talk about that in a different video, who knows, but it's giving me some ideas. So anyways, yeah, another thing is that Ikazuchi or Raiden is very important in this episode. Again, even with very little screen time, uh, he does play an important role today. Now, overall, this episode, I actually give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Not really bad, but there's nothing that really blew my mind either. Although it is an episode that makes a lot of sense going forward, but yeah, it's not one of my favorites, but uh, it's okay in general. So, with Kira Major, Now, this episode is focused on, well, of course, Takamichi, but with Shiguru. So, uh, we do see them bond together, and any episode that focuses on Shiguru, you best be assured that it's gonna be weird. So, and anytime that Shiguru gets a focus episode, he ends up doing weird stuff. And I'm not gonna say anything specific in order to not spoil to you guys, but really, any episode with Shiguru you will enjoy, just because he's so weird. Again, Shiguru's character, as I probably mentioned earlier, he is the serious type, but when uh, things get, uh, I don't know, things get real weird real quick when it's always him involved. So I highly recommend that you watch this episode. And uh, for as for Takamichi, so because this is also a Takamichi focused episode, we see him again trying to reconnect with Mabushina. Uh, going back, they did reveal that, well, Takamichi, of course, is an adopted prince of Crystallia. Hence, Mabushina treats him like an older brother. So they're trying to, bring back that relationship. Well, at least for Takamichi. So he's trying to make an effort to get into good terms with Mabushina again, which is nice. And Mabushina also plays an important role in this episode, so you guys need to watch the episode to see that as well. Now, as for the overall rating of today's Kinamator episode, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 just because Shigoro blows the whole thing. Anything with Shigoro, it really good. But yeah, so of course, it's not all about Shigoru today, but mhm, eh, yeah, if you focus on Shigoru, you will absolutely have a blast. So, anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you on the next Superhero Time Review. Bye!